Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode.
Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners just like you make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. It's episode 177, and I am so glad you are here today because we are talking about hard work and success. And if you work hard, does that mean you'll be successful or that you deserve success? I think I used to think that the harder I worked, the more I deserved success. And I don't think that's true. Today, I want to give you another perspective. I want to help you think through this differently than you've been thinking about it before, so that you realize that it's not hard work that makes you successful or that helps you deserve success. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you found this podcast. Each week I provide valuable tips and strategies for turning what you know and love into a fulfilling and rewarding and profitable new business. If you're new here, listen up. You need to get plugged in. I have a free Facebook group called Women Starting Businesses Doing What We Love. If you scroll down right now, you can see the link below to the Facebook group. Click it, and when you click it, you will be taken to the Facebook group to answer 3 quick questions. Answer those, boom, I'll get you approved. You'll be in the group, and now you can be a part of a community of women who are all starting their businesses too, whether you want to build an online business or a local business, or you want to sell a product or a service or a combo, whatever it is. This group is for you so that you have resources. You have people you can ask questions to. They can be silly questions. What you think are silly, they're really not, because everybody's got these same questions, right? So it takes the courage of someone like you to ask the questions so everybody can learn and get help. So make sure you come in the Facebook group. I'm personally inviting you right now. And if you're new too, I've got a 16-step checklist for starting your business. Make sure you get that down below. And if you're kind of in the idea stage and you're like, you know what? I don't even know what kind of business I'm meant to start, what type of business, get my Ikigai guide. And you are like, what is Ikigai? It's a Japanese term that means reason for being. And you'll see it. It's a really cool guide. I think it's 5 pages, and it's got all the information for you to help you dig deeper into yourself and kind of match up your passions and skills and all that good stuff. So I want you to grab those right now. Scroll down. You'll see all the stuff for newbies down below and get all that. And if you've been listening a while, thank you so much to all my loyal listeners. Y'all are so kind. Y'all leave those sweetest comments in the Facebook groups and on emails and DMs. And it's just so rewarding for me to do this. I show up each week for you. Okay. I'm not showing up for anyone else because I'm here. Nobody's listening. My dog's asleep over there in the corner. And I can see yard people outside working on things, which they just stopped mowing. Thank goodness. Or this would have interrupted our episode. But anyways, I don't do it for anyone else but you, because I want you to realize
that you can do this and you can build a successful business based on what you love to do. So I'm so excited you're here. Thank you all so much to my loyal listeners, and on to the episode. Well, hello, how are you? How is your business? What is going on? I'm dying to hear. Spill it. Tell me, what do they say now? Spill the tea. Spill the tea. I want to hear what's going on. Is your business growing? Or maybe you're just even in the beginning stages. Are you starting things? Are you getting everything moving? I sure hope so, because the world needs whatever you're about to offer. The world needs it. I'm telling you now, someone is going to be so excited. Your first customer is going to be so excited. You're going to be so excited when you get your first customer. And when you get everything growing, it's the best feeling in the world. I'm so glad y'all are here. Today, we're talking about hard work and success. And a lot of people believe that hard work equals success. A lot of people believe that hard work means you deserve success. And today, I want to change your thinking about this. I really do. Well, I don't know if I can actually change your thinking. I want to give you a new perspective so that maybe you will realize that you need to make a change in your thinking. I think a lot of new business owners get in this mode that if they work super hard and a whole bunch of hours at night or on the weekends, around your full-time job or around your part-time job or around having kids and doing all that, that your hard work is going to pay off. Don't we all say that? I mean, I think I've said that too, where I'm like, okay, I'm just going to work really hard. I'm going to do this. I'm going to work super hard. And I want us to just stop for a minute. Is it really, quote, working hard that is bringing success for a lot of people? I mean, really, think about all the businesses that you know. Is it because they're working hard? I mean, is that really it? And today I'm challenging all of us to stop for a minute and realize that that may not be what's bringing them success or that makes them deserve success. Nobody deserves anything. It's more about what we do to get there. And here's what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about this for a couple days, about what really brings success. And y'all know I did that episode a couple episodes ago about how you'll feel successful. So you need to go back and listen to that. It's episode 174. And I talk about 3 things that you'll need to feel successful as a business owner. But today we're talking about what things will actually make you successful. I'm not talking about feeling successful. I'm talking about success and you thinking that you deserve it if you work hard. Okay? What is working hard anyways? What do you think working hard is? Does that mean nonstop work? Does it mean that you're focused while you work and you work a whole bunch of hours? Is it that you put in more hours to this than anything else in your life? Like, really think about it right now. What is your definition of hard work? Is it being smart? I mean, that's not what we said. We said hard work. We didn't say smart work. We said hard work. So I'm having trouble with this. And I hear people say it all the time, and I've said it too. I'm guilty of the same thing. What actually brings success? Meaning, making good money, making this business profitable, keeping it going for a sustainable amount of time. And is it really hard work that brings that? Is it? I don't think so. Here's what I think will bring you success. I believe success will be based on the decisions that you make. The decisions, not how many hours you work, not how hard you work and focus, not how much time you put in over everything else in your life. None of that. I think it's about decisions. I really do. It just hit me. I was like, it's about the decisions you make. And I'm going to go over 3 of those decisions that I think will make you successful. Okay. Now, there's a million of these. We could sit here all day. You and I, we could just hash out, we could brainstorm. We could create a Google Doc of all the decisions in your business that you could make to be successful. Okay. But today I want to cover 3 that I think are important and I think you can relate to. So we're going to go over these 3. Okay. The first one is, I think you deciding in the beginning of your business to keep it simple will lead you to success sooner than later. I really do. I think you deciding this, but did you hear me? I said you deciding. Because I think a lot of new business owners don't decide anything. They just go and they just let it ride. And they're like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. Oh, I want to add this. Oh, I want it to be pretty like this. I want to add the cherry on top. I want to add this frills. I want to add this confetti. I want this packaging to be awesome. I want to offer this service. Oh, I'll offer this a la carte. And whatever the customer says that they want, I will do anything to make it happen. People, you deciding to keep it simple, meaning good enough right now. Ooh, that hurts for some of you to say good enough. You don't like that, especially you perfectionists. Good enough right now in the most simple form is going to lead you to success sooner than later. Why? Because you can move faster when things are simple. They cost less money usually when they're simple. You can focus in on a simple offering that will lead you to money. You'll get, better at it. You'll perfect it. It's not so complicated for you to offer or for people to understand. Keeping it simple will lead you to success faster. And then you can add all the frills, all the bells and whistles, all the confetti, all the great stuff, right? Ask yourself today, when you're working on your business, when you find yourself in that moment where you're like, I got to decide on this or I got to do this. I literally ask myself this question every day. Okay, this is what I do. I talk to myself. So you get to hear how I talk to myself. I'm like, okay, this is feeling heavy. Okay, what is the simplest form of this that I can get done right now? Like I'm working on some emails for people that just subscribe here. So if you just got on my emailing list, you won't even know it, but I've been working on it. And I've been working on ways where I, take people through the best business idea workshop, maybe for a couple days in the emails, and then maybe the mini business plan workshop. Maybe they want that, the just getting started group, and then into Grow Getters. And it's becoming very complicated. Like, what do I share with people right when they join my email list? And I started making this extensive email sequence. Like it was going to maybe be 10 or 15 emails. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What is the simplest form of this that I can do right now that helps push these products, right? Because I have to promote my products. Y'all hear me for free on the podcast. You get the free downloads. I'm running a business. I have to, and I probably shouldn't use the word push, but it's more like share the value. So forgive me on that, but to share the value of what I'm offering so that people, when they are in that stage of business and they need help, they'll get the best business idea workshop, or they'll get the mini business plan workshop, or they'll join the Just Getting Started group, or get on the list for Grow Getters and try to jump in there, right? I think keeping it simple is going to lead you to success sooner. It's going to be a lot less frustration too. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be a lot less angst. It's going to be a lot more fun to create it when it's simple, it's basic, it's easy for everyone to understand. Okay. So again, don't think that just because you work hard, I don't even know what that means anyways, but that you work hard is going to bring you success. I believe it's all about decisions. And the first decision is keeping it simple. And you actually have to make this decision every day, literally every day. What's the simplest form of what I'm doing right now? Like if you start asking yourself that every day when you sit down to work, because you're going to feel yourself go, oh my gosh, I need to figure out either I need to email these people, or I need to quote this, or how should I package this for a client? Or, if it's a service, or even if it's a physical product, like doing all the stuff to go, stop. What is the simplest form of what I'm doing? That is going to lead you to success. Okay, so let's go to the second one. Okay, again, I think decisions are going to lead you to success. Number 2 is deciding to change things. What? Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Deciding to change things. I think a lot of you get in this flow and you start going. And maybe you're getting your business started and it's taking a long time and it feels heavy and you're feeling some angst and frustration, and you do not decide to stop doing whatever you're doing, or you don't decide to get help, or you don't decide to stop the insanity. You just let it ride and you just keep on going. It's like being at a craps table in Vegas. You just keep letting it ride. You keep letting everybody roll the dice. You just keep betting, and you don't ever make a decision to get up from the table, right? Have you ever done that? Like, we've been to Vegas. I have seen my husband lose 13 blackjack hands in a row. And now I'm thinking 13, that was just an unlucky number. 13 blackjack hands in a row. Like, after like the fourth or fifth, I'm like, get up and leave this table. This table is like bad juju. And he's like, no, the odds are I'm going to win. So he just keeps staying there. 13 hands. I'm like, we're done. This was like years ago. We walked into some casino. I forgot where. It was just like on the side of the road. I think it was it an Indian reservation? I can't remember. And we had like $130 cash. Literally, I watched it go $130 because he did $10 bets, $10. Y'all, you have to make a decision when to pivot, to change, to stop, to get up, to move on, to stop the insanity. Y'all know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So I want you to think about your business right now. Is there something that's been rolling along that you're not loving, that feels heavy? I talked about this on last week's episode, so you can listen to that too on episode 176. Are there things that are going on that feel heavy, that just keep lingering? You keep letting them go. You just let it be stressful instead of making a decision. Making a decision to hire someone to help you with graphic design or logo, making a decision to get a coach or to join a program so that you actually have help, so that you're not scrambling, trying to figure everything out on your own. That's what everyone does. And that's why I created the Just Getting Started group, because I wanted you to have a place where you had community and coaching along with training. It's like the trifecta, right? So that you weren't just sitting up at night on Google trying to look for how to start your business, or trying to figure something out, or trying to figure out if something looked right, or what you should do, or what your next step would be, or if your website looks good. Like, stop. You're wasting so much time. Whatever it is that's bothering you now, you have to make a decision to change. You have to say, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Have y'all ever done that in your personal life too? Like, maybe it was with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. Peace out. Bye, Felicia. I'm out of here. I'm over it. I'm done. But you know what? Before you get to that moment, there was a long time of mulling that over until you came to that moment. And then after you do it, you realize you're like, why didn't I do that before? Y'all, that reminds me too, every time we've moved, okay, we haven't moved in 9 years. We get our house looking amazing before we put it up for sale. Like, amazing. The yard looking amazing. The house all cleaned up. We minimized everything. And we do it right before we move. And we're like, this looks amazing. Why didn't we do this before? We never decided to make our house look that good. We only were forced to. We were forced to by the realtor and the fact that we needed to sell our house stat. Don't let yourself get to the point where you are forced. You be the enforcer. You stop yourself. You be the adult. You be the CEO of your business and sit back and go, okay, I need to make a change. This product is not selling. Nobody wants it. Either I'm giving the wrong messaging. We talk about this in Grow Getters a lot. So my Grow Getters know what I'm talking about when I say messaging. I'm not talking about messaging like text messaging. I'm talking about messaging in terms of the words that you use to share what you do, share the value of your offer. It's what you say. It's what you write. It's what you communicate about your offer, right? So you have to determine, is it the offer that's the problem? Is it the price? Usually it's not actually the price. It's the messaging around it that's the problem. And you've got to change that. You have to make a decision to change that, or to get help. Jump in Grow Getters. That's what we do, right? You can't keep doing this crazy loop. Like, stop the madness. Make a decision to change, to pivot, to assess something, to look at the numbers, to evaluate, to hire somebody to help you who's specialized so that you are not floundering around, wasting time, energy, and money on things you don't need to be doing or that are just stressing you out. Okay? So that's the second type of decision I think is super important that will lead to your success. So let's recap before we go to the third decision. Today, I'm sharing with you 3 big decisions that I think will help you be successful in your business, okay? Instead of thinking it's hard work that's going to help you be successful. The first one was deciding every day to keep it simple. Number 2 is deciding to make a change when you need to, okay? Deciding, right? Deciding to pivot, deciding to assess, deciding to evaluate, okay? And the third one is, and this is a big one, deciding what is most important in your business. So today, think about it. What is most important to you in your business? Like, decide that. Like, maybe it's in terms of the time that you spend on your business. A lot of you have full-time jobs. Maybe you have a full-time one. Maybe you have a part-time one. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe you're a caretaker. Maybe you're in college. I've had clients in college, which impresses me so much, okay? But deciding what is most important. Is it that your business needs to only take up so much of your time? Is that it has to make a certain amount of money? Is it that you actually are making a difference? For everyone, it's a little bit different. It's a different hierarchy. We can go through all those criteria and people have different rankings and all are correct. There's no wrong answer, right? For some people, it's money is the most important thing. And I get it because you're in a situation where you have to be making money. For others, it's the impact. You've been in an unfulfilling job, or maybe you haven't had a career in a while because you were staying at home or whatever, and you want a fulfilling career. And that is the most important thing, right? You want to make a difference for people. That's it. For others of you, it's that you've always wanted to have a business, but it can only be a certain amount of time in your life. And maybe it's something you can only do on the weekends. And that's most important for this business that you're choosing, right? Everyone's got their own. Again, no wrong answer, right? But you have to decide it. A lot of you that are struggling never decided that. You never decided it. You just said, I'm starting a business. I want to make money. I want to make a difference. I want to do it on the side or full time. But that's all you said, right? It's just like right now, I hired a home decorator, but she's helping. We're actually kind of remodeling in our, I don't even know if you call it remodeling. We're getting new countertops. Is that remodeling? We're getting new countertops and backsplash. Okay. We're not really changing the structure of our homes. It's not like we're putting in a bathroom or anything. She's helping get a new, a sink thing for the powder bath. And we're going to do wallpaper. And I'm super excited. So I'll probably have to start documenting it soon. Maybe put it on my Instagram stories. If y'all aren't following me, go ahead and follow me. Start with Kimberly Brock is my handle. So again, start with Kimberly Brock and you can get the link below too. But I hired her and she's been looking at all the stuff we need to do in the countertops and the backsplash and the powder room and all the stuff and rugs. And last time she was here and we've never talked about budget. We've never talked about budget. And she keeps saying last time she's like, okay, I'm going to get all this together because we need to have the budget conversation. I'm like, yeah, we do. We do. But I've just kind of haven't been thinking about budget because my husband's like, you know what? This is costing me way less than us moving because our interest rate on our home, y'all, is so low. I think it's 2.5%. And he's like, we're not going anywhere. Because I always thought we'd be moving about now. No, we're not going anywhere. According to my husband, we're staying here. It's all good. But I'm like, okay, well, the kitchen, we got to bring it up to the ages. This is old stuff. Let's update. Let's feel like we're in a new house then if we're not going to move, right? So that's kind of what we're doing with the downstairs, right? We're redecorating, but we got to talk about budget. We've never made a decision, on what's most important here. Is it most important to have the most beautiful downstairs or is it more important to stay in the budget? Well, I'm going to try to stay in my budget. I don't even totally know what my budget is because I want to know all the things that she has. Do y'all see what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, but I don't have that. And so it's going to kind of make this a little shaky right now until we know what's the most important thing right now. And she knows what the budget is. So she knows what she can do. It's like your business. If you never do that, we're all just kind of flailing around and we're like, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, that, we're doing all that. But you've got to decide what's the most important to you. Is it the money? Is it the impact? Is it the hours that you work? What is it? Decide now because it will make it a whole bunch easier. right? It'll make it a whole bunch easier. Just like with my home decorator, if I'd already given her a budget, she probably would already cut out half the quoting she's about to do because we're doing it all. Like we're getting a quote on all of it. And then we're going to decide on the budget. I'm not even taking my own advice with the home decorating, but I'm just telling you, this is what happens. Now I'm causing her all this work because she's going to quote everything, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all good, right? But for your business, I want you to do it better than that. And I want you to decide right now what's most important. And you're going to build your business around that. Is it around the time that you have? Is it around like, okay, focusing on revenue all the time, right? Or is it focusing on really making a difference and really deep connections with your clients and all that? Everybody's got their own thing, okay? And I'm so excited for you, whatever yours is, okay? Okay, so again, let's not think that we deserve success just because we work hard, which I don't even know what work hard is. What is work hard? I'm working hard every day. Like, what do you mean work hard? Does it just mean working on your business and not listening to music? Like, what is work hard? I don't know. But what's going to bring you success is going to be based on the decisions that you make. The decisions. Number one, you deciding right now in the beginning of your business to keep it simple. That's going to help you be successful. Number two, deciding to pivot, change, get help, stop the hamster wheel and madness and stop stalling and being a crazy person. Get help, okay? Number three, deciding on what's most important and build your business around that. That's what I want to tell you. That's what's going to make you successful. I'm not even kidding. Decisions, smart decisions, right? Think about kids going through high school and everyone doing everything. Their decisions are shaping them. Your decisions are shaping your business and shaping your success. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad you're here. If you're here right now and you're like, I do need to get some help. I need to move faster on things. It would help if I had somebody lay everything out for me. Y'all know I have stuff for every stage of business. If you're in the idea stage, I have a best business idea workshop. You can work through the whole thing and try to figure out your best business idea. You can narrow your ideas down, validate them, find the very best one that will actually make you money and that you'll love. Number two, if you're in the planning stage and you're trying to come up with a business plan, I have a business plan workshop for you. It's simple and fun. It's a modern plan. It's not your grandma's business plan. It's not the bank's business plan that's 859,000 pages with financial charts everywhere. It's a modern, simple, clean business plan for you to get that vision out of your head and onto paper. And I've got number three, if you're starting your business, the Just Getting Started group. You get coaching, community, training, help, tools, plans, templates, everything laid out for you right now so you can get your business started as fast as possible. Okay, let's get your first sales. Let's get you all the way going. Let's get you feedback on what you're doing. Let's help you sleep better at night. Okay, that's the Just Getting Started group. And then I have Grow Getters. For those of you that have got your business open or you're about to open and you're like, how the heck do I market this thing? Like, how do I put myself out there? What am I saying? What am I doing? How do I build a group of people that are actually listening to me so I can market my stuff to them? If this is you, you need to get in Grow Getters and you can get on my wait list. I do have secret opens. Are you hearing me? I have secret opens every now and then, which means only those of you on the wait list will get notified of that because then I know you're actually interested. And so you'll get an email that'll say, I'm going to open it for a few days. Now I only open it publicly a few times a year. Okay. So maybe late spring, early summer, maybe May-ish this year when you're listening in 2023, and then maybe one more time this year publicly. Other than that, you need to get on the wait list and then you'll know when I open the doors. I just open them periodically because we like to welcome new groups in, and it's just such an amazing group of women. Shout out to all my Grow Getters. They are awesome and helpful and courageous and supportive and working in a way that is smart. They're making great decisions. They are strategic and they're growing their businesses. And it's wonderful to watch their transformation. So we'd love to have you too. So that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com. And yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.